We're going to go.
2, 1.
Okay, we are clear. Ready to go live in 5, 4. Cue the talent. 3. Hey, I said cue the talent. 2 and 1. Attention hobbyists, sports fans, and collectors nationwide and abroad. It's time to get hype. Come on. About the hobby we are all a part of. Live from the Mojo Break Studios, it's Dan and Doug. Check it out. Come on! So, get hype. Be hype. This is The Hype.
Now that we're through the trial run. What is going down, everybody? It's time for The Hype, episode 56, part 56.1. Going down. We did a little trial run. We had some echoes going on. It's Monday. It's like a hangover Monday, even though it's Wednesday. But we've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Sam Darnold, Saquon, Nola. We're also going to do Guess the Set trivia, so stay tuned for that and take notes and points at home. It's going to be a fun little segment that we're going to do. And check out mojobreak.com for your breaking needs. We've got diamond icons busting today as well as origins and national treasures and Crown Royale. Lots of stuff on the schedule for breaks at mojobreak.com. And I want to start off the segment talking about Sam Darnold, named the starter. They traded away Teddy Bridgewater to the Saints, so Sam Darnold's going to get the start. Do you believe in Sam Darnold, Dan?
Pac-12, baby, absolutely.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is your belief in Sammy
Go back
D?
away from this microphone. I am hot right now. I'm gonna give him an 8.
You're giving an 8. Okay,
I think if he is, well, you're going out on a limb and saying that he is the starter. I don't know if he's actually the starter.
On the depth chart, CBS. I mean, if they lied to me, then I'm gonna call him out
because it could be McCown.
We'll see. I think Sam Darnold. They said is
All
the
right,
starter.
So
C-Rad, you felt his aura. You sat next to this guy. You broke elite cards with this guy. How confident are you in his quarterback abilities?
I think he's good enough to take them to the AFC championships against the Raiders and then lose.
And then you woke up, right?
Second best quarterback in the AFC after Derek Carr.
Jeez, you heard it here first.
maybe David Carr.
We're a Raider Jet AFC championship. I wonder what the odds are on that to happen. That's got to be like a 7,000 to 1, right?
Next time I'm in Vegas,
You bet $1
putting
and
a 50 on
get 7,000.
I am actually confident you could put the Jets and the Raiders together to form like a team, and they still wouldn't make the playoffs.
Oh, come on, dude. Just because you guys got Brandon Cooks, you getting low. You feeling it over there?
Dude, I mean, give me a break. We were talking about this before. There's number 1 receiver, I think, is Robbie Anderson. Yeah. Number 2 receiver is Quincy Enunwa.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only team that has 2 worst starting receivers is the Raiders.
Hell no.
Amari Cooper.
And who's the second?
And the guy who used to be on the Vikings. No, he's not even on that team anymore.
Patterson's not even on there. Who's
Cordero.
the second receiver?
Who is number 2?
Marcel
Jordy
Aiden?
Nelson, bro.
Oh, that's right.
Who?
Jordy Nelson.
Oh, come on.
Actually, I think the Raiders receiver core is better than the Rams.
Jordy Nelson carried Aaron Rodgers to the Super Bowl, dude.
I think the Raiders receiver core is better than the Rams, to be honest with you.
Dude,
let's just put it all out there.
Dude, the Rams are stacked.
Brandon Cooks can't even find a team.
Brandon Cooks.
Every
Bobby
team gives up on him, dude.
You got Bobby Woods.
Big Shep asked if Mojo Break drug tests for C-Rad's statement there. We may have to.
No, Biletnikov's a quarterback, according to Doug.
Yeah, pull that one back from back in the day. Well, he did a little bit of everything. I mean, I saw a couple practices where he was doing the quarterback. That's all I'm saying. But I wanted to talk about Sam Darnold's value because now we're going to see a little bit of an uptick because he is named the starter. I think everybody's been kind of waiting for one of these guys to come out of the clouds and be named the starter, and it doesn't look like any of the other 4 guys, Lamar, Mayfield, or Rosen or Allen, are going to start.
Allen might be the starter.
No.
Didn't
They said,
McCarron
they said he's not ready.
didn't McCarron like separate his shoulder or something like that?
There's somebody else over there for Buffalo that's going to be starting.
Nate Peterson?
No. It's it's Peterman. You mean?
Hey, that
Peterman?
That guy's QBR is awesome, dude.
Nathan Peterman?
Yeah, he throws a lot of nice interceptions. No, I was looking at this earlier, and I wish I'd have wrote it down. But they had the depth chart, and he wasn't there. And I looked it up, and they said he's not ready to start.
I think it's Peterman.
Well, they have A.J. McCarron. Yeah, they have Nathan Peterman as number 2, and then Josh Allen as 3. So if A.J. McCarron's not ready, it looks like they're starting Nathan Peterman. They want to use kid's glove on Josh Allen. He actually is injured, too, so he's questionable. So that might be adding to the whole thing as well. So Sam Darnold's going to get the first nod.
All right, is Sam Bradford hurt yet? Is he still?
No,
still
he's
upright?
starting. He's starting.
Still upright. All right, so about 2 to 3 weeks, it'll be the Josh Rosen show, right?
I would think so. Yeah. So I mean, he may be the next one coming out of there. But so I wanted to ask you guys, who would you guys rather invest in? And we'll start with you guys in the chat. Would you rather invest in Saquon Barkley or Sam Darnold? Who are you guys investing in? I know who I'm going to pick. I'm probably going to stick with the quarterback because quarterback sells for this hobby. The only thing is I'm going to have low expectations for Sam Darnold this year because of the named team we just talked about. Robbie Anderson, Quincy Enunwa. His running backs are Isaiah Crowell and Bilal Powell. They were 5-11 last year with a better team, a better offense, in my opinion. Tough division. They play the Patriots. The Dolphins I don't know if the Dolphins got better, but they maybe get a win there with the Dolphins. You got the Bills. The Bills will probably win. They were a playoff team. So I'm kind of predicting more of like a Mitchell Trubisky first year stat-wise from Darnold, which may be okay. It may not drop his cards, but I don't think they're going to go way up. But right now you're looking at an Origins. Origins is selling for like 125 on a number to 49. That has some room to grow. He has one good game, so he could be a pretty good investment. Being that he's in a big market team, they haven't had anybody. Can you name any successful Jets quarterback other than I Want to Kiss You?
Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah.
Chad Pennington.
Successful, I said. I didn't say just name their quarterbacks.
I think they went to the no. I think they went to the. I think they went to the playoffs with Pennington
back in the Ryan days, right? One of the
Rex
Ryan.
Yeah,
I think they went to the playoffs.
No, that was. I don't think that was Pennington though. That was butt fumble. That was Mark Sanchez.
We'll have to fact check that one.
I think that fumble wasn't it in the playoffs?
Doug C says Christian Hackenberg for life. Well, they also have Petty. They got rid of both those guys, huh? Petty and Hackenberg are gone.
They got rid of one of them.
Okay.
I think one. Who knows? Maybe not.
So you're going. C-Rad's going Saquon. As far as who to invest in, I would say invest in Saquon if he was at those prices. The problem is his hype is already through the roof. I mean, his cards are just selling too high. I think
you gotta invest in the quarterback.
I would think so.
That's a safe bet.
And yeah, I mean, we'll see how he performs. Like I said, temper expectations because of his team, but maybe what's acceptable? What do you predict the Jets what do you predict their record to be this year? They were 5-11 last year. Do you think they improve or do they stay around the same?
I think they go 8-8.
You think they go 8-8?
I think they go 8-8.
Wow. Okay.
Just enough to get into the playoffs.
I don't think they'll get into the playoffs though. I think Darnold is going to have a good year. I think he's going to throw a lot of interceptions. I think that's going to hurt, but I think he's also going to throw for a lot of yards.
Does he have the face of a franchise quarterback?
He has the hair.
He has the hair.
He has the hair.
But does he have the face
I will say
of a
yeah.
franchise quarterback? What do you guys think? Because every quarterback has that kind of look. No homo. Has that kind of look.
Yo, man. Not everybody can look like Jimmy G, all right?
Well, I'm kind of spoiled over here as a 49er fan. But, I'm just saying, like Aaron Rodgers got a big deal. Who else? Somebody else just got a huge extension as well. Another quarterback. Odell Beckham. That's a receiver. But there was another quarterback that just got a huge extension, right?
I don't. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I got to see a little bit more from Sam. I know he went from one big market college team to one big market pro team. So I guess that's the good thing is he can probably handle the pressure. But he's going to have a lot of pressure in New York for trying to, fail and succeed and stuff like that. So we'll see. But they've had so much bad play from quarterbacks recently.
It's true.
So I don't know if the bar is going to be set that high. I think the consensus in New York is that this is the guy. This is the franchise guy.
QB.
And there's going to be some bumps in the road first year. Like I said, I think he's going to throw a lot of interceptions, but I think he's going to make some really, really nice throws as well. I think the key with him is staying healthy. I don't know how solid their offensive line is, but you've seen it. I mean, a good offensive line could make a good quarterback great.
Right. Yeah.
A terrible offensive line can make a great quarterback terrible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know how...
Unless you're Aaron Rodgers and you don't really need a line. You just make plays. There's some
yeah, but
some quarterbacks that fall through the exception.
His line's always been good.
There's been some years that he had the most hurries, the most sacks and stuff, but he still was winning games. So you got to be a decision maker. You know, you got 2 seconds to make that decision. You got to get rid of the ball. I mean,
not everybody can be Alex Smith.
Game manager.
He doesn't throw interceptions.
So who would you guys, let's ask the question to the guys in the chat and you guys listen to the podcast. If they were all starting, if all these guys were starting, Darnold, Mayfield, Rosen, and Allen, who would you invest in if they were all starting?
Rosen.
You would go with Rosen.
I said Rosen before the season even got close to starting.
What is it about Rosen that you like?
He's the most pro-ready. He ran a pro offense.
Okay.
He's pro-ready. He's got pro attitude. Actually, he's got a terrible attitude, but yeah. He's in a good situation too. Being able to, he has a security blanket of Larry Fitzgerald,
who's played for 35 years.
Can run routes, and he's gonna be open. He's gonna be able to catch the ball. You know you have one consistent guy on your team that you can rely on. And how many times has Larry Fitzgerald been injured? I know you just said he's old, but it's like the closest thing to Jerry Rice there is in the league right now.
Oh.
I think he can keep on playing. He can play as long as he wants.
Another 15 more years, huh?
Maybe.
I mean, 55 out there running routes with Rosen. I mean, I like Rosen too. I think the guy that I'm down on the most is Lamar Jackson. I didn't see enough of him. I know he's still raw, but I just didn't see enough for it to translate to success in the NFL. My boy, I would say it every episode, Mason Rudolph, which is not even considered. What I didn't even mention him, but in the second row, is it second or third rounder? But he was the 6th guy taken. That's my guy. I think he's gonna be a stud over there in Pittsburgh. Plus, he's got his receiver from college on that team too as a rookie that they can grow together. But so we'll see. Sam Darnold, make your own choice. If it's a good investment to pick up some of these lower end autos, you've seen the Leaf Flash stuff. Get an auto for like $60. I mean, he has a couple of good games. You got to think that at least goes up to 100. You know, so you can kind of invest low and make some good decisions and make some money on maybe some Sam Darnold before the season starts, before game 1.
Yeah, I think the key with Rosen is I know they don't have a great offensive line, but they have, like I said, the security blanket of Larry Fitzgerald running routes, and they have the best pass catching back out of the backfield in the league.
Well, we got to see if he can stay healthy. He got hurt last year.
Yeah, but when he's healthy, he's the best at what he does.
He's good. So I want to get into a few things before we get into it. We do have some football breaks coming up. We have National Treasures random team today. That stuff is hot, scorching hot. And then we have our quad case on Friday. Only $199 a spot. It's 25 total spots in this one. You got a case of Elements, case of Origins, case of Vertex, and a case of NT as well. So some nice football breaks coming up. You can check our schedule out, mojobreak.com. Our calendar is on the right side of the site, PC, and if you're going mobile, it's down at the bottom. So everything's scheduled out, so you can get in a break at a specific time. You want to make sure you're there to watch it live, or if you can't watch it live, they're all archived on YouTube. So get into a break. You can buy a team. You can buy a random spot. You can buy a random number. You can get into something for under $10 sometimes. So check it out. But we're going to do a little set trivia. So we're going to pause. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to let these two guys think. We're going to flip-flop on your guys' responses so that, because you guys can copy each other. But so you're going to answer the first one first. He's going to answer the second one first, so on and so forth. Keep track at home for you guys. So if you get the right company, it's 1 point, and if you get the right set, it's another point. So you have a possibility of getting 20 points. There's 10 questions.
Hopefully
here.
the company is just on the card.
I'm not showing the card. I'm just naming the subsets. So we'll start with this one. And like I said, we'll pause. Autobiography materials. Subset. And I threw a little bit of hard ones in here. I'm not going to deny this. Some of these might be a little hard. So we'll start with Dan. Company?
Panini. And could I say the sport? Is the sport? Is that going to get me any
No,
points?
you got to guess the set, like
No, I can't,
Chrome or
can't guess the sport. gives me at least a 33% chance. I'm gonna go Crown Royale.
All right, so C-Rad, what are your answers?
I'm gonna say Upper Deck. Freaking Upper Deck, Exquisite.
Dan got 1 point there. He got it right with Panini. You got 0 points. It's Panini Prime Cuts. Panini Prime Cuts was the answer there. Next one. And did you guys get that one right at home? Did anybody get it right in the chat?
Irv is saying UD Exquisite.
Well, it could cross over, but my right answer was that
I
one.
was right.
No. 0. Colossal Prime brand logos. Start with C-Red. And give you guys a chance here.
You're getting some lobs right here, some alley oops right here. This is gonna be National Treasures.
By what company?
Panini.
Okay. Dan?
I'm gonna Panini National Treasures.
All right, you guys both got 2 points there. You got 2 points there. So now Dan's in the lead by 1 still. And you can go to the next one. Ultimate Introductions. Ultimate Introductions.
Me?
And we're starting with Dan.
Upper Deck and Upper Deck Ultimate.
And we'll go to C-Red.
Oh man. Freaking Upper Deck Fleer.
Well, you got 1 point there. It was Dan got 2. It was Upper Deck Ultimate Hockey.
What the heck is all in the name?
All right. Next one should be pretty easy in my opinion. And it is Beam Team. Beam Team. Start with C-Red.
Top Stadium Club.
Yep. Oh. Well, I guess you got 2 points too. I jumped the gun on that one.
You jumped the gun there?
You want to go?
Top Stadium Club.
All right. That one was a curveball for you guys at home. All right. Next one. Dunk Company. Starting with Dan.
Panini. And Essentials.
Go ahead, C-Red.
Dumb Company. This is Panini, and it's what's that one called? Limited.
Nope. But you guys both got 1 point. It's actually from Intrigue.
Dang it! That's the one I was thinking of. Dang it!
Intrigue Basketball. Did anybody get that right in the chat? Nobody got it in the chat. Man, my questions are hard. I got to do some more softballs in here. All right, we'll go to the next one. Showcase Fresh Ink. And we going with C-Rad, right?
Dang it, man! I should have got the
Showcase
last one right.
Fresh Ink.
Showcase Fresh Ink.
You had the chance to take the lead on that one, too.
I know.
Or tie it up, I should say.
oh, dude, it's like
Showcase. Dang it, dude! This one's hard, bro. I'm gonna say Tops. I don't know. No, I'm saying Tops. Upper Deck. I'm changing my answer. Sorry.
Okay, Upper Deck.
Upper Deck. Upper Deck. Fresh Ink. Upper Deck. I'm
5 seconds. 1, 2.
Court Kings. I don't know.
All right, Dan.
okay. So yeah, I thought Court Kings right away, but it's Fresh Paint. I think for Court Kings.
Correct.
It's a subset.
Could be bonus points. We're not doing that.
But I'm gonna go, man. So if I say Upper Deck and it's Fleer, does that count, or do I got to say it's Fleer? I'm just curious.
Just say something. I'll tell you to.
I'll
say too much.
But is Upper Deck? But Fleer owns Upper Deck, so is it under the same?
Or the vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Upper Deck owns Fleer.
Well, whatever. No, Fleer is making a comeback. I'm gonna buy Upper Deck.
So what are you gonna go with?
I
I could hear.
I don't think it's
of the computer.
dude. I don't think.
That one's hard, huh?
Panini Court Kings.
Ooh, C-Rag got a point on that one. Dan got 0.
Catching
It's
up.
Upper Deck Fleer Retro.
Dude, what the?
Dang it, that's the name I
But
was
you know the
thinking
guys
of,
that you
too.
guys in the chat are correct as well because it was a recycled Fleer Skybox Flare Showcase I would have taken those as answers. So you guys in the chat, Chad and Phil, are correct. And I would have considered that correct as well. So we'll go on to the next one, and it is Shield of Honor auto patch. And who went first? That was C-Red. So Dan goes first this time.
I'm gonna go Upper Deck Premier.
C-Red.
I'm gonna say Tops. Shield of Honor. Tops. I feel like that one's in the name, but I'm not gonna say which one I think. Tops. It's a football product. Tops.
Oh,
Fire. I don't know.
Valor.
Ooh, nope.
Valor.
And Danny, you are correct, but that doesn't count as a point because it was after the fact. C-Reg gets a point on there for
Dude.
Tops. Shield of Honor auto
doing like
patch
I'm
from
ahead by
2000
one. I'm ahead by
Doing
one.
like
Tops
2012 Valor. Give me a break,
It was
dude.
between
Come on.
2014.
I was
actually.
thinking of
Whatever.
I was thinking of Fire, Valor,
Dude.
or the that one Honor sounding product.
Stupid.
All right. Next one is Silver Signings. Silver Signings.
Silver signings.
I got
and
it. I got it.
We're starting with C-Red on this.
I got
Yeah,
it. I
silver
got it.
signings. Silver signings is that is a shoot, man. I'll go Panini. 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 We just opened it recently, I think. Donruss.
Dan.
Tops 5-star.
On a technicality, I'll give you 2 points, but I had Topps Inception, but I realized it's also a subset.
Yeah,
and-
it is.
and it's
Damn right it is.
It's a subset 5-star too.
Damn right
So-
it is.
So Dan gets 2,
Dang
and
it.
C-Rad 0 on
Back up
that
by
one. So Dan's up by 1. All right, we got a couple left. 2 left. Make them count. With authority, auto tag. With authority,
Dang,
auto
son.
tag.
I'm on. It's me
And Phil,
first.
Alex, Shawnee were all right on the Inception.
And Dan was right on the Tops 5-star.
So whose turn is it?
I think
it's
it's,
yours, right? Or no? You started. first.
he did the last one.
Okay, so you started on this one. So with authority, auto tag.
Panini. And so just you know what makes this really hard is that there's so many releases.
it is.
Kinda,
It's not easy.
This kind of tells you right now that there's just too many releases. Preferred.
See, Brad?
I'll go back to Upper Deck. With authority, Upper Deck. I know I'm saying Upper Deck a lot too. It probably is Panini. Upper Deck, freaking. I don't know, Premiere.
We got 1 point for Dan and 0 for C-Rad. It was Panini Dominion basketball.
Old Dominion.
Dominion.
Dominion with
Old
authority.
Dominion.
With authority.
I don't even know what kind of product is that.
We ripped enough of it. You guys don't just remember these? You guys just don't recite these in your sleep? I know I do. All right, last one. Unsung Warrior Materials. Unsung Warrior Materials.
All right, it's on C-Rad.
Dang, man, I should know this one. That sounds so familiar. Unsung Warrior Materials.
And D. Wally got the Dominion correct in the chat.
Unsung Warrior. Panini. Panini. What's some recent releases? Cornerstones.
Dan?
All right, it's Panini
Okay.
and it's basketball. And
You sure?
yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's something they would use in a basketball subset. So many releases they're coming. They don't have enough ideas anymore.
cheating. He's looking at our boxes on our shelf. He's cheating. He's cheating.
Essentials again.
You got it right with Panini, both you guys, but it's Majestic NFL. Majestic NFL.
Whatever, dude.
So-
Believe me, I'm pretty sure they have a basketball that's Unsung Warrior, too.
So the count was Dan's got, let's see, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. C-Rad with 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, or unless I counted wrong. But Dan the winner, but that's pretty sad, dude. You got 11 out of the 20 points.
Whatever, man. That's
And you call yourself a breaker?
Dude, I thought we were going to see pictures of cards.
No, they would give it away.
Yeah, I know. Would
That
have made
wouldn't
it
be any fun.
fun
But
for me.
I put that together this morning, so if I had a little bit more time, we could probably go in the early 2000s, but I like the suggestion. Maybe we go back in time and do some like 93, 94 sets and stuff like that. That'll be a lot of fun. So maybe this will be a reoccurring segment.
Diamond Kings.
So, but thanks for participating, guys. Did anybody get 20 points at home? Let's
No.
see. Did anybody get 20 points? That was a tough one.
If they did,
That was harder than Jeopardy.
They'd be lying.
So I wanted to talk about Aaron Nola and the death of the pitcher prospect. Aaron Nola arguably is going to be an MVP or Cy Young this year, at least in the top 2 or 3. And I was just researching some of his prices, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, these cards are selling for like $80.
But there was no shortage of Aaron Nola autos out there.
That is correct.
He was hard at work. He was who was the Red Sox pitcher that we were getting for years? What was that guy?
Chavez?
No, pitcher. God, he was like in every product.
But that's his first Bowman.
He's like
that's the only one
he's
you
like
want.
he's like the Flaherty this year. But Aaron Nola was in everything. I mean, he was even in high-end products.
Oh, Henry Owens?
Henry
maybe?
Owens.
Okay. That's hey, you guys hooked us up in the chat.
Henry Owens.
But you could just see, why would you want to invest in a pitcher? And I agree with you. There was a lot of Aaron Nola autos out there, but that is the first Bowman. Look at his stats. He's 15-3 with a barely a little over 2 ERA, and he has 177 strikeouts in 176 innings. So that's 9 per game. I mean, what else does he have to do to get some hobby luck?
It's a prime example of if you're going to invest in any baseball player, the guy better be able to hit home runs.
Right. I mean,
Period.
He literally can't have a better season. And he's 25. Phillies are in a playoff push. I mean, maybe he gets a bump if they go to the playoffs, but at what point do we just – I mean, you just can't you can't invest in prospecting pitchers anymore. I mean, Strasburg pretty much was the last hurrah of pitchers. I mean, we've got Ohtani, we've got Green that are two-way players, which is a whole other animal. But to me, it's like I looked at that. I mean, I know it's raw. I think graded they go for like 120. And I guess if you bought him at 20 or 30, then maybe that was a decent investment. But
maybe it's also the fact that maybe collectors are looking at it going, yeah, maybe he's just having a good year. Is he going to be able to sustain this good year for the next 5-6 years like Kershaw did?
maybe. But isn't this hype, though? Isn't this what this industry is built on? He's got hype right now.
Pitchers are, I hate to say it, they're terrible investments. Just all around. Look at, I mean, Kopech's stuff is relatively inexpensive.
So Kershaw's the only one that really significantly went up in the last 10 years.
I think you can look, let's say Aaron Nola puts together 7 or 8 years where he's the best pitcher in the league and he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I think that's the way that card goes up. But I don't think it can go up from there unless he does that.
But that's the equivalent of a guy who's batting .320.
Look at Bumgarner.
I mean, if you compare pitchers to a hitter, that's like a guy that's batting .320 and he's hit 40 home runs. It'd be like a Mookie Betts. Well, Mookie Betts' base don't sell for 80.
Look what Bumgarner did in the World Series, and his cards only took a little bit of a bump.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have went through the roof.
Right. It's crazy.
But it's still, I mean, it's not investing in prospects.
It has to be a hitter.
It has to be a hitter.
And it has to be a power hitter.
It actually be a power hitter. It has to be a very specific type of power hitter to make it worth it to invest in.
It's crazy.
You can't even say, I mean, even if there's a guy hitting, .330 in the minors and he only has like maybe 6 or 7 home runs, he can come up and be a Gold Glover. He can come up and win a batting title, but that's not going to change the perspective on him being a collectible guy.
For the hobby.
Because look at who's a good example. Like D. Gordon won a batting title. His first Bowman Chrome is probably
$20.
Nothing.
Nothing.
20 bucks.
Steroids.
But
Yeah, even after that. Yeah, you're right. He won a batting title. That should be enough.
Matt Carpenter. Matt Carpenter may win MVP this year. I bet Matt Carpenter's cards are relatively inexpensive. And explain that to me, because he actually is a power hitter. He's at 30-something home runs, right?
Let me see.
But I don't hear anybody talking about Matt Carpenter. I'm looking to get Matt Carpenter first Bowman Chromes.
2011 Bowman Chrome Matt Carpenter. Let's see. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's going to be more than Nola, probably. Does he not have a Bowman auto? First Bowman. Does anybody know Matt Carpenter, first Bowman auto? Where would it be? Did he not have one? Does he just have a rookie card? Did he not sign? So I see a base card with a facsimile auto, I think, of Matt Carpenter.
Wow. Okay. Well, maybe he'll be in a. Does he have a rookie?
He has a first Bowman, but it's a facsimile auto. I don't know. Matt Carpenter. There's got to be one auto that people has latched onto. So we're doing this on the fly.
If he doesn't have a first Bowman auto, then it has to be his whatever Topps Chrome rookie that came out would be the one that you'd want, right?
Dude, I don't see.
I know we have pulled Matt Carpenter autos.
Yeah, but I'm showing definitive. I'm showing 2018 optic. I'm seeing hard signed autos. 2018 optic Matt Carpenter Prism autograph. I typed in Matt Carpenter rookie auto. I maybe it's an anomaly. I don't think he has a 2017 museum, but I think he played for a couple years before he got a card, so they didn't put rookie card on there.
Interesting.
He's got a 2011 Bowman Chrome refractor non-auto. It has a rookie card on it. That refractor went for $16, so maybe that's where the money's going on colors and things like that. So interesting. Matt Carpenter. What are you guys saying in the chat? Nothing at COMC. So that's interesting. So we can't even compare a first Bowman to Matt Carpenter to Nola because there isn't one. So, but we're getting short on time. We've got some sold-out definitive breaks coming up. But we are going to do – this stuff comes out – well, we'll breeze through this. I thought this was pretty cool. This is a cool invention, I thought. Beckett didn't create it, but they're subbing it out. You can find these at sweetspotjacket.com. And basically – it's a thing for your ball, your baseball. It displays the sweet spot, and if you're at a stadium, you can put a string on it and a pen on the other side, as it shows there, and roll it down to the player. Well, that was pretty cool. A pretty cool invention. You can see on the next slide that Tommy Joseph took part in signing one of these from a fan, and so you can see the string on it. So I thought it was pretty cool. That was a very unique little invention. Basically, it's a little plastic thing that goes around the baseball. It has a hook that you can put a string on it, or you could actually connect it to your belt if you're walking around the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Rather than put it in your pocket. Where are you going to put a baseball, right? I mean, maybe you get it in the pocket, but if you're wearing your skinny jeans, ain't going to go in there. And I thought it was pretty cool. But
I get you, man. Every time I go to the game, I'm rocking them skinny jeans.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully Beckett comes out with one where the card is pre-graded, and then they can open up and where they can sign it and just have slabbed up, ready to go. All right, so we're gonna do
Beckett authenticated.
We're gonna do a preview. Beckett authenticated. We're gonna do a preview. This stuff's coming out on Friday, guys. 2018-19 Contenders NBA. So this is only strictly for the show purposes. We haven't sold this box early, and we're not giving away the cards. But we want to show you guys what it looks like. We're interested to see what it looks like. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, I would check out our video of it. And see what maybe we can get an Ayton or a Trae Young. Those are the guys on the cover. And me and Dan will comment here on the cards as C-Rad breaks it.
It's a solid rip right there.
Dude, I'm feeling like a little kid on Christmas, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is good. This set last year was awesome.
So it's still
six autos. It's like
same
120 a box.
configuration, right? We're looking at 6 packs.
Yep.
All right.
Cracked ice, and you got the parallels of pro uniform teams.
There will be some crossover between some 17-18 products and 18-19 products.
Yeah, there's still 3 or 4.
So don't worry. There's still going to be some more 17-18. We're not done yet.
So a little base. See the vet. You got the team on the pro uniform on the base. And I think he's got an auto coming up. Let's see if we boom it up here. Got a Malik Newman auto.
Boom.
Number to 99. Sticker auto.
Is that Kansas?
Ooh, look how crappy his auto is. This is an early contestant for Sucky Auto of the Year right there. M. Squiggle. Malik Newman, Kansas.
I'm trying to see where he is real quick. Looks like he was not taken in the first. Wait, what? Undrafted guy?
Undrafted. Actually, you know what? I'll bring up the. I have the draft list. On,
All right.
on
Well,
the,
first off, we can just say congrats. Your auto sucks.
yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible, Malik.
Oh yeah, that was a really bad.
That was a bad one.
Colin Sexton. That's
And I'm running out of juice on my computer, so we'll see if we can hang in there. All right, that was the first
oh,
pack.
hold on. Hold on.
Steph the chef.
That's a boom right there.
There you go. That's the hit of the box. Steph Curry base card.
Hold on.
All right, let's see what we got. Draymond Green parallel draft ticket.
All right.
Oaktown.
Oh, one off his jersey, dude.
Ooh, 22 with 99. Draymond base. So in Warriors, not in a college. And we
On
got
card.
on card Omari
Spellman.
Omari Spellman.
Spellman.
Let's see when he was drafted. See when homeboy was drafted.
He's got to be in
Villanova.
First rounder to the Hawks, 30th overall.
I like the
Barely
Okay.
first round.
like the on
there.
card.
Okay.
On
Say
card.
the on card. Wonder if we're gonna get. I think maybe 2 on cards per box. Maybe
We'll see.
one on card.
It's great value, though. You're not going to get this kind of value throughout the year. Like I said, I think these are, correct me if I'm wrong, Blowout's probably got them for like 130, 140, and you're getting 6 autos. So you get into our 6-box breaks, you're getting 36 autos in the break.
Vincent Edwards.
Vincent Edwards is the 3rd auto of the box. Vincent Edwards. Let's see where he was drafted.
Ooh,
That is, he was a 2nd rounder to the Jazz. He's going to be playing with Mitchell. Purdue. Senior for Purdue. All right, we're chasing. Right now, all I know is we're chasing Ayton, Doncic, Trae Young, Marvin Bagley. But there's gonna be some guys that emerge from here. Ooh, this guy's I think pretty good. Bruce Brown Jr.
Now this product last year we were pulling a lot of Kuzma, a lot of Donovan Mitchell. I mean,
guys that didn't blow up.
yeah,
yet.
guys that didn't blow up. I mean, I think
Bruce Brown. He's on the Pistons. He was a sophomore out of Miami. Standard contender base design. Another Splash Brother. And
Hutchinson draft ticket parallel.
draft ticket parallel 99 Chandler Hutchinson. Let's see where he was. He was a first rounder. He's going to the Bulls. Out of Boise State, senior.
That's a little.
all right, see if we can get one more on card here.
All right, last pack. Thanks for tuning into the preview. We're going to get right into Diamond Icons here after.
That's an NBA champion right there.
A lot of Warrior cards in here. Oh! Sorry, I just peeked it. Michael Porter Jr. Very nice. Auto kind of sucks, but Michael Porter Jr., I think that was a top 10 right there.
Number 14.
I boomed it up too close to the mic. Sorry for
Milwaukee-
guys' ears. Number
Milwaukee
14
Bucks.
to the Nuggets. Missouri, but he's a freshman, so that might be a project, but highly touted in the draft.
Missouri, yeah, he. I think he got hurt early in the season. He was projected, I think, to be a lottery guy.
Yeah, so that's a freshman. So
This is everybody's. Everybody in the community's.
and he's like what 6'10", so
The sleeper.
probably a
but
forward.
Everybody knows that he has a lot of potential.
they actually have him listed as a small forward at 6'10".
I want to say in the preseason last year, he was rated. He was like the top rated college player.
Huh.
I want to say.
He was.
Yeah.
I don't know why did he think Michael Porter Sr. was going to sign the other side of that, or I don't know why he left all that space on there. Come on, man.
MP Junior.
MP something.
MP Junior.
All right, well, we were going to do some reviews, but like I said, we got a sold-out Diamond Icon. Actually, 4 sold-out Diamond Icons, so stay tuned for that. So we'll stick to we'll do the reviews next week. We've got Origins to talk about, Chronicles Baseball to talk about, and because we did a little trial run, we don't have time for that now. But thanks for tuning in. MojoBreak.com is the site for all your breaking needs. Follow us on Twitter at MojoBreak_com. And also check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/user/MojoBreak. And thanks for tuning in. Peace out.
And that's it. Thanks for watching this episode. Visit mojobreak.com for more info and your break spot. And we will see you next time on